Hello students of class 12. The other day we had already finished, we had read the poem, and once again we had finished the explanation of it. Now today a bit more uh, going deeper into the poem, that is this sunlit valley. Okay, it stands. It means the way the poem begins. It gives us a very lively description of nature, and nature is very vibrant. It's green all over, and it's what should I say? It means and it is so picturesque. Okay, that is picturesque means that we means the words is like a pen picture. Okay, at once we can visualize the how the nature would be. Now, and after he begins with this description of nature, and then he and mind you, he gives quite a detailed description of the view around. That is the green valley, then the sun rays streaming from the mountain tops, the stream flowing. So everything is in a very means a happy side of nature. And then suddenly he focuses on the soldier who is lying in the undergrowth, and he keeps on describing the soldier. And one thing you must remember, the description of the soldier is very important. For long answer questions, you get it very often. Okay, what it means whose feet was lying, say a line has been quoted, or say the last line has been quoted, and then part questions are there. Who was lying over there, then what does describe the person. Okay, and what does two red holes signify? What does it say about the attitude of the poet? Now, in that way. Now then as I was saying, that then he gives the description, quite a detailed description of the soldier, and he thinks that the soldier is asleep. But in the very end we find the soldier is not asleep, he is dead. And that is why we means the two contrasting imagery, and this is a very important question that comes, that is discuss the two contrasting imagery in the poem Asleep in the Valley. That is, one is the lively nature and other is the dead soldier. One is the what should I say, the green, okay, the greenery of the nature is exactly diametrically opposite to the red blood of the soldier. So that way the contrasting imagery. Then it says that the soldier very young. This very young word is very significant, because when in the end we find that there are two red holes and the soldier is dead, that means we can understand that this soldier had sacrificed, means the soldier had taken a pledge to serve his country. Okay, and he thought that it was his duty to go to the battlefield, and to fight the war. And it is for his motherland he has given up his life. But according to the poet, war is useless, because war doesn't bring any solution. The other name of war is death. In the same way as as we find the soldier who is very young, and life has been snatched away from him. Okay, it's as means the poet, according to the poet, that is young people are slaughtered in the name of war. He says that why alone, this young man could have lived a very fulfilling life, but he went to the war just to serve his country, and he thought it's duty to go to the battlefield to fight the war, and he didn't even think twice of giving up his life. And we find that one hand on his breast means and he has smile on his face. So smile on his face in the sense that he is happy that he has done his duty of serving his motherland, and one of hand on his breast, and he is at peace. That is, he is remembering his motherland at the time of his death. Another thing we find that the feet of the soldier among the flowers. So this soldier means another thing that is pointed out in the fact is that these soldiers who sacrifice everything, even their lives, for their motherland, do not even get a proper burial. But nature is quite, what should I say, quite considerate enough to honor the brave martyr. Okay, so nature is paying tribute to the dead soldier, the martyr. So that is why the line, you can have short questions for this, that why is feet among flowers significant? What is the significance of it? So this I have already discussed in the last class, that asleep stands for perpetual sleep. That is, asleep here means death. Okay, and the very last line brings out the poet's anti-war attitude. He feels that war is futile, while war doesn't bring any solution. It is only that people lose their lives, and young people lose their lives. So actually this poem is a sort of his campaign against war. These were some more things that I wanted to say, and as I have told you, for long answers this attitude of the poet is important. Then description of the soldier, then you have the title. Okay, justify the title, Asleep in the Valley, the two contrasting images, then the theme of the poem, and also the description of the valley. Okay, sometimes it comes as only the description of the valley, and sometimes the description of the valley and also the description of the soldier in that way. So all these are quite important for this particular poem. Okay, I have given you most of the important answers, but still I would recommend, still I would suggest that you go through the test papers for more and more questions. Okay, some you might find that the questions are worded differently, but answers would be more or less the same. Some you can write it on your own. So please go through the test papers, because there can be many more answers than what I have given you. And all the best for your second unit. Thank you.